Now, this kind of came as a surprise to me through our conversations and what we wanted to do and how we wanted to design our resort in Belize. And Kojo happened to mention to me, well, you know she went to school for that. So tell us a little bit about your background in design. Let's start there. And your passion for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so
That's the button.
I would say that it started when I was a teenager in Cameroon, where actually none of the creative fields are taught or encouraged, but I started to kind of be intrigued by the power that architecture and design has for creating like quality, healing, like environments for people. And so I kind of naturally like gravitated to that. So I knew that for like a career-wise down the road, I was interested in either studying interior design or architecture, landscape design, or city planning, something in those four fields. So that's kind of the start of that. And then when I came to the States, I was putting myself through school, so it was just kind of haphazard last year, but I started going for interior design. But I never finished. But I did 3 years, like let's say 3 years of interior design. It's kind of been a good basis just to use in my life or loved ones, friends, and
But you've done a lot of travel as well. Now, how do you like to incorporate your travel with your passions? Is that where you get your ideas and inspiration?
It's certainly one of the ways. So what's interesting is that when I was in design school, my class, the entire class, every single student wanted to specialize in residential design when they graduated. I was the only one that was actually more interested in commercial design, but specifically the hospitality sector. Like that would have been my dream job. Because like traveling and getting to be a part of like designing hotels, resorts, restaurants, retail that are like specific to what the customer is wanting or specific to the area or environment they're in. Like that just kind of like got me excited. So that's why like this kind of has just happened organically. I'm like, wow. But yeah, I find that, I love to travel like many people. I want to travel the world if I could. But yeah, one thing I try to take advantage when I travel is like, I try to pick places to stay that inspire me. Or even if it's just a basic place, because that's what the budget allows, I try to learn something from that space anyway, because sometimes it's not just what you aspire to, it's also sometimes learning what doesn't work and why it doesn't work and learning from that. So that's kind of it in a nutshell.
And you recently just came back from Tulum, Mexico, and I think the world is kind of understanding the certain style and elegance, and I don't know how you would name or put a name on that type of
design. Yeah.
But tell us about your travels there. What did you find in your inspiration there?
Yeah, I kind of had been wanting to go to Tulum for a while, and so the opportunity came in April, and I went for a week, and it was amazing. When I was planning for the trip and I was looking at the accommodation types, like I was just so impressed with the architectural style. I noticed it was kind of different than the architecture in other parts of Mexico, which I have yet to go explore, but it's different than the architecture I experienced in Puerto Vallarta, which is more traditional or in the resorts, it can be like just the modern. But I've recently found out, actually, as of yesterday, what that design style is called. That places like Tulum have embraced, or Bali embraces, or even locally, like the Amazon spheres. That design is called biophilic design. Yeah, so it's kind of like embracing nature, using natural elements along with modern technology, but also like having rounded corners and curving paths and things like that. And I'm really, really excited like by that side of design, because it wasn't that prevalent in the 90s, and now it's kind of like popping up in little pockets of the world, and it's like, yeah, it's super cool.
Almost a rickshaw kind of a but
yeah, it's like because it's like using what is there, but like in a intentional way that's just beautiful. Like it's like paying respect to the area, the people, and then but it's like also aspirational, like, you know, like people are transformed by the space. So, and that's the one thing that drew me to like commercial or public design, if you will, is because I like residential design, which often comes down to just those that can afford, you know, hiring a designer and remodeling and all, living in the nice part of town in a nice house. Like the public architecture just has the potential to transform everybody. Like you don't have to be rich to be able to use the facilities and stuff like that. So that has always like seemed really cool to me. So even though like with resorts, yeah, it's typically the affordable Westerners that are traveling there, but you can still design so that like the public spaces, the parts that are free, like for people to come and use, they can still be transported. They can still go and eat at the restaurant if they want. Like they don't have to stay in a room, you know, to enjoy. And I saw that with Tulum, like the resorts that have embraced the more natural elements, and paying homage to the Mayan culture, that civilization that was there. It's, you know, it's being enjoyed by all, not just the tourists that stay in those resorts. So yeah, so I like.
Well, that's awesome. I know one of the things that kind of really got me excited when I was talking to you last time is that as I articulated my vision and my ideas, you just took that and let me say, not I articulated, you articulated what I was thinking just so beautifully. And that's like,
yeah, you thought I had snuck into you guys' house and had taken a peek at your sketch list.
And my sketches. I thought you looked at my sketches.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm actually going to show you some of my sketches tonight that I took from your ideas.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to get into that a little bit right after this. So we're going to pause here and we're going to pick up with you another time, part 2, part 3, but we're going to be seeing a lot of Becky here on Building My Belize, and we're so excited to I just hired our designer, y'all. That's all I got to say, okay? We got our designer right here. You guys heard from her. You heard a little bit about how she looks at things, her vision, and I'm so excited for her to be part of our team. So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, Building My Belize. The pool going around here, right? So this is like a stage right here. And then on some of my other sketches, this is like something, we have like couches around the stage like that, you know, it's real intimate feel. And else they can be in the shade.
Where's
the dive shop at?
The dive shop?
Oh, yeah.
Right there? It's probably in the boat. Okay, in the boat. This is where we keep our jet skis, our paddle boards, all our dive stuff. Okay. So look, you come out, you have your coffee right here, your tea right there. As the sun's rising over here, right? You might want to come up here and have your tea up here while you overlook the sunrise. Okay. Right? And then the sun's gonna set over here. Right. Okay? So you come out here, you do your little thing, and then you said, let me go, you're up early, right? And then so you right in here, you suit up. Right? You get your stuff, you walk right down to the boat. Boom, you out. Right? You come back in, boom, boom, boom. You can come over here, grill up, come over here in the kitchen.
This is just all open, just all the way side for now. Yeah.
I didn't want to be too crazy on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to sit, but part of me is like, part of me, I'm straight up with you. Let me just design the whole thing.
Okay.
I'll just design the thing. You tell me, just tell me what you want.
Right.
I'll make tell you what I want. Okay.
I just want to get it on tape. I told you, well, as long as I give me a nice 5,000, 6,000 square foot crib that has a mother-in-law suite for me, looking cool, whatever you want, wherever else you want. I just need, and my dive shop. Those are the only two requirements that I have.
Here's your dive shop.
Yeah.
Here's your 5,000 square foot home.
Yeah.
With your infinity edge pool and your travertine deck right here. Okay. And here is your
Service cottage.
There you go.
Okay.
And actually, no. I'm glad you brought that up.
In your plans, they could kind of have like a focus panel, like a selection of friends and family that are
Friends, not family. They get too much input.
of your target audience kind of thing, and just ask them questions, see what appeals to them, and kind of like would you like this?
The question I wanted was how much would you pay a night to stay here?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's be wrapping it up. Thank you again, Becky, for spending hours telling us about our vision. Our vision. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yes, vision. I'm just.
I was just along for the ride. That's a heck of a ride.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway, this is not even locked in stone.
No.
So this is just, So definitely I'm changing these around so they can kind of have privacy looking out toward this beach up here. So, yeah. Oh, that would be cool to have them all go all the way across there like that. That would make it look like one resort.
Yeah. That is brilliant.
Hey, come up, man. All right, y'all. Building my Belize. Check us out. Go, Joe. Bye. Say hi. All right, thank y'all.